to use this page. Getting all set up, ready to paint a little bit of bird, little bird. Let's do this. Let's see how long it takes to figure out what kind of creature bird I'm painting. Just my favorite kind of colorful friend. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I paint, I have to keep my paint water some degree away from me so that I don't spill it all over the friggin' floor. There's something about feathers, birds in general, just like obsessed with. I should probably give you guys a little space so that you don't have to stare at my face every time I get in front of the water. Hey, Amos. Sometimes Posca markers take forever to be able to work the correct way. Let's go. You'll know when you see the beak. Everybody knows this bird. All birds have nice messages. I'll come in a little bit more with them. Give him a cute little eyeball. Needs to be a tiny little friend. Give it a little bit of pink because, well, pink belongs everywhere. Hopefully the sound is coming through okay for you guys. Guess I should probably check that on my own. He kind of looks like a woodpecker right now. Maybe it is a woodpecker. I just start off at least kind of blocking off some of the color. I like to work in sections. Mostly acrylic. Oil comes out sometimes, but I don't think I have the patience to ever do that while I'm hanging out with you guys on here. Hey, thank you, Vaco. I appreciate your kindness, and I hope I said your name right. I tried to check it on my end too, but I guess maybe it was just a little too quiet on my headphones. Happy Friday, kind world. Let's see the hopefully you can see what kind of bird we have coming together now. I get up super early on these days now with it being so hot out, so I already feel like it being like 2 o'clock in the afternoon feels like 10 p.m. I swear I'm not 182. You're awesome. I hope your Friday and your world is kind to you. As kind that you are about to let me know that things don't sound like a total mess on here. Are you a hummingbird fan? Amos, you enjoying the hummingbird? He's my forever critic. I should probably get a table in here. I don't feel like reaching down every time is the most feasible. And we'll start with some fun little feathers here. Add a little bit of depth to our friend. Blue on his cute little neck. Hummingbirds don't have to make sense, right? They can be all sorts of colors. Add some texture to our little friendo's head. Darker back here. I'm a firm believer that every color in the rainbow has to be in the painting, plus pink. Plus pink. I am a brand new, hey, okay, so you'll probably appreciate, I love painting vultures. Mind you, they're not really predators, but I do love me some good scavengers. I feel like, or a good red hawk. Birds are forever, they're dinosaurs, right? So in that, how can we not like dinosaurs? I would love to be able to just go bird watch and maybe see some condors or something. Like the big badass birds. I want to see a bird that's bigger than I am. Okay. Are there a certain type of owl? I've always found just barn owls to be ultra creepy and mysterious in their own way. Those just messengers. But then I feel like also the fourth kind gave them kind of a good and a bad rep at the same time. I like taking my dogs for walks and seeing how many people have owls perched in front of on the top of their homes. When I was a kid, I always found it really fascinating to watch the circular motion that the birds go into. Like, you can tell when there's a bunch of them that something's below. They're ready to eat dinner. But also, it's just the fascinations with knowing that they've existed for so long. A little bit of red up in your face, little friendo. Maybe a little bit more turquoise here. Where is my turquoise? If I don't have a color, always save my sanity with a little bit of Posca. Get the fun details that maybe my hand won't allow me. I get shaky. I'm sure a lot of people get shaky when they paint, but it drives me crazy. So oh, horned owls are creepy. They're so fun. I can just picture like just how they watch you. And just like their whole body stays the same. That's terrifying, right? There are certain animals in the food chain that I'm not trying to get on the bad side of, and a horned owl is definitely one of them. I always feel like I'm trying to be Bob Ross when I sign on here. I'm still so new, obviously, and so I very much appreciate all you guys being so kind. But then in the same degree, I'm like, am I just trying to be Bob Ross and everyone's being polite about it? I get my hair done soon. If I could only be as great as the almighty Mr. Ross. Not to be, goodness, not to be confused with Stephen Ross. I'm saying, right? A human that loved kindness. We could all be so fortunate to have, from what I understand, he hated his hairstyle, but because it became his, his image, he just had to stick with it. And so his whole life, and I think about things like that, and it seems so silly, but how we are forced to kind of compromise who we are in certain degrees so that we can have our personal success. I guess like everyone has to sell their soul at least a little bit to be like, well, I guess my hair is just gonna be messy forever. Okay, bye. Everyone's a critic. Most of all him. Hey, you're back. We missed you. I've always found hummingbirds fascinating because the regions that they're in are always so different. And they're all little messengers. I feel like birds are always around to tell us something. Slow down. Take a chill pill. Be be cool, man. Whatever. Whatever their message is. Even though sometimes birds are assholes. Or drones, if you're in that camp. I'm making a mess over here. This is every artist ever. Don't worry, I'm not calling myself an artist, I just play one on TV. No, it's definitely a gift to be able to hang out with wonderful humans and just to be able to create things. Maybe I'll create a horned owl next and continue the inspiration with people's favorite animals. Everybody needs a challenge in their life. You saw it, right? He's like, gotta have my shark. Gotta show my shark what we're doing here today. And that is Amos. He is a complete ham. He's professional. I can only wish that everybody has happiness like a dog or a cat in their life. I have 2 of each. Why are cats assholes though? I love my cats. They're assholes. And it's like it has never changed. It's just been the role that they chose in this lifetime with me. Need to figure out a better angle for this. For no reason too. No, for real. They're just like, you know, I keep thinking every time, my cat is 14 and a half, and I keep thinking every year maybe she'll get nicer, but I think that she just decides that, like every Christmas, she's like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna be more of an asshole this next year is my resolution. I think maybe that should be my motto from here on out. I'm just gonna be like my cat. Goodness. Let's see here. Don't mind me talking to myself. Let's see here, will probably come out of my mouth at least 10 more times as I'm trying to figure out Mr. Bird Friend. Need some yellow in here. It's too bright. Let's get this all mixed and pretty. Bring his little shoulder out more, like he lifts. A little more depth to him. He's a tough guy. I'm just grateful that humans don't greet themselves how cats choose to express love. I think that life would be a lot more painful. Just hi. A little more blue over here. Expanding his cute little chest. I'm pretty sure that cats were just born to be like tiny terrorists. I feel like I live with 2 menaces. It's fun to watch them just get mad at each other sometimes. Because one will always take it out harder than the other. And like she gets mad and she's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I feel like she has her like Nandor personality. This fucking guy. A little more depth in these fun little wings. Wings, feathers. Apparently I don't know what wings are. I'm glad that I'm not alone. I feel like I have an more emotional support system now. The green is more bright than I would like it to be. Let's see. Not that I would like it to be, then it is. By gosh, by golly, let's get some green feathers on this little friendo. Maybe some more dark brown. You're awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out and for being wonderful. Like, you're the bee's knees. High five from afar. Now, let's go. I think, so I just ordered a proxy deck for my new, I'm doing a green and blue a teamer deck for Magic the Gathering, and there are 3 cards in there that the artist had done that were hummingbirds, and they're all colorful and pretty. So I went through every single art and I just found the prettiest option that I could so I can go hard. I'm a little sad I'm not at MagicCon today, but you know what? That's alright. There could be worse things. Maybe I'll try and go in when they have the Atlanta location. But yeah, I'm super excited to get those cards in the mail. My whole life is going to be filled with hummingbirds and colorful, pretty things. As long as they're feisty. Still think he needs to be a little more chunky, right? This guy is not thick enough. No, for real, right? Crystal Sully is one of my favorites from one of the most recent sets. She did a lot of the Tarkir dragons, and they're all just, one side is badass and then the other side is adorable. It's like, what side of the coin are you going to flip to? Cute or mean? A friend of mine told me her sister is going to be playing in like the big competition part, and there is no way that I would ever be that brave. People who play professionally at games like that, I'm just, nope. I know I'm a little fish. I'm a little fish that likes playing Commander and with my little group of homies. Only the finest. There we go. We're feeling a little more chunky here, friendo. A thick bird is a happy bird. Yeah. Unless you're a turkey at Thanksgiving. And then you're an eaten bird. Turkeys are mean. If I weren't a vegetarian, I would understand how people eat them. I mean, I understand anyway, because, you know, survival, but... Alright, Mr. Chonkbird. That's a little better. Let's lighten you up. With that neck. Why, thank you. Thank you, darling. It's like the slow progress as it comes along. And needs a little bit more yellow on his head. I'm trying to go off of a really pretty picture for reference that I enjoy. It's harder to. There, now you show up. Speaking of that old bitch, there she is. Hi, lady. I missed you. Goodbye, lady. Go enjoy dinner. Hey, thanks. I feel like the awkward stages are kind of my favorite in that there's so much room to be flexible to like not mess it up. Because paint is so flexible, right? Like the world is not as forgiving as paint may be. Got a little more yellow on these sides to add some more light to him. Green, where's my green? Where's the green? Go a little darker over here. I think I need to mix a little bit of green to get the color I need here. Un momento, por favor. Let's see. Mixing color is amazing. Forever love mixing color. Paint is always a little bit of a mental health space for me, as you know, I'm sure it is for so many people. And I think that's one of the best gifts is like, the world can be dumb sometimes, but what we create doesn't have to be. Maybe I should make it. Maybe I should make them a little more. I feel like it's very colorful, right? So it's probably a he. Because in the bird world, it's always get colorful ones are always the males. They gotta pop off and show their skills a little more. Their job market is a little harder. He's like, art stresses me out. I'm gonna have a mean mug. This bird knows. He's struggling. He's like, I've been talking to ladies all day. None of them want to come over and have some cookies. All I want to do is make some cookies. I'm not projecting. I don't want to make cookies. I want to make cookies. I've been thinking about making cookies all day. It's just so darn hot. It was like 117 degrees yesterday, and today is, well, today is also weather. There's my black. Let's see. How's our eyeball now, little friendo? Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to having some happiness on your face. Would it hurt you to just smile a bit? Come on, little bucko. And add some curve to his beak. And some more details, get some more feathers here. Oh, now he looks extra mean. Been out all day, 0 humming. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. I wish that birds could write Yelp reviews like that. I think it is a frown. I need to turn his frown upside down. Bring in a little bit more orange here. It is. He's sad somewhere along the line. He got very sad. He went from grumpy to sad. This little guy is having a lot of emotions today. Don't worry. He'll end up happy. He's mad that I'm taking too long to bring him to life. He's like, damn it, woman. He's like, it takes a lot of work to look this good, little bird. I'm a little bird and I need my nectar. You think he takes it froth? He's like yelling at the barista, the little birdie barista. All I'm gonna think of every time, because there's a couple of really fun places near me that you can take to go feed the birds, right? Who doesn't want to feed the birds? And now that's all I'm gonna think. I'm gonna take out the little nectar cups and go to feed them, and just be like, all right, sir, just have your drink, and then we can hang out, and it'll be chill. Please don't be dying on me, little marker. I need you. I'm a coffee person too. I gotta have a little bit to function. Speaking of. They're like little grubby old men. Like the movie. And they come in and they're just mad at each other. One of them like forgot the newspaper. The other one lost his little birdie glasses, which is a terrible time for anyone. This is not the color that I want, but this is going to be the base color, so that way I can create the layers of the color that I would want. Please do not judge said color. I promise it will not function this way the whole time, said the robot bird. You still grumpy, little guy? Yeah, you're still grumpy. Okay. Let's get back to work on that eyeball. Let's turn that frown upside down, little friendo. Grump don't quit. Maybe this is just me coming out in my painting. For some reason, I'm grumpy and I don't even know it. This has to be a little bit of a happier eye, right? Oh, damn it, little bird. Let's find you something to laugh about in life. Come on, man. It's not that hard. It's a hard knock life out here for this little homie. I think we'll do tomorrow when I'm back on. I'll do a Hornell. And then I think a vulture. A vulture needs to enter the chat. No, you're good. You're totally good. We're supposed to be here to talk shit and to say ridiculous jokes, please. I'll let you know if you're ever too much. I'm good at communicating that. But also, having a personality is never a bad thing. And when not, let the jokes fly. I'll shut up now. No, I won't. I will never stop talking. You guys are not going to get rid of me that easy. I need to work on my setup a little bit though. Yeah, right? When you're just like, what is it, the John Travolta and he walks in? That's my impression. It's like this damn bird. The bird's like, cuckoo, ka-choo. Get a little lighter on the blues here. Cuckoo, ka-choo. That's all I have in my head now. Fantastic movie. Not yet. I don't. And now that you say it, you know, maybe that's why he's grumpy. So help me come up with said name for a little bird homie. After all, you're here within his creation, right? Clint Eastwood. Hello, Clint. I like Clint. It flows. You did good. You did good, sir. Or madam. Them. I don't know you. I have no idea whom you are. Thank you. I appreciate whomever you are. And so does Clint Eastwood. Do you remember the song by, I think it was the Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood? Was Clint Eastwood the one who, or that's Harrison Ford, who does not need a pilot's license? I thought I got smaller brushes. Yeah? Okay, so great. You have fantastic music taste as well. We definitely can be friends. That song always gets... I feel rowdy every time. But I hate thinking that that's a classic now. So I'm not going to call it a classic. And we're just going to say that it's still awesome. That brand new song, Clint Eastwood. No, for real. For real though. English is dumb. We just yelling random noises at each other. That's all that's happening. Art speaks to everybody's soul though. Art and music. Isn't that fun how kind of no matter what bounds or like wherever you come from type of person that you are, like music and art will always be able to speak. And just how different of a message it can be. God, am I over here just getting philosophical because I'm painting? Probably. That's what you came to Twitch for, right? You're here to talk about the universe. We're gonna bring this little guy to life and then let him fly away into the universe to find his new home. Appreciate that. I think that's why animals are so easy to vibe with, though. Them in the trees. I want to know what the trees can say. Let's see if I can get this green color the way I want it. I feel like the redwoods and then like cypress trees. And I'm sure there's things all around the world like that. But from at least my neck of the woods, those are some of the ancient beings that I feel like I've seen. And just like the life. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to see any of the redwoods, but if you have, please do. All the life that's in there, the birds and the creatures and the things just live along with it. Although it does feel often not necessarily creepy to be in a big forest like the redwoods. But I fell in love with listening to the birds there. And how much history is in our planet that we just forget about. We're so busy with other things. Like painting mean birds. Little grumpy homie Clint. Mr. Clint Eastwood. I'll have to send you Mr. Bird. Since you're here with him hanging out. If you'd like him, let me know. I'll happily get him on a little package. At least my gratitude that I can extend. I think that's what I'd like to do. Well, no, actually, let me get the horned owl instead going. That's the one that should probably go to you. Yes. And it's great to listen, but as soon as you get disconnected and like have to head back into reality, you can always feel the gap. At least I can. I'm sure you can too. Alright, little friendo. Looking a little more normal. A little bit, not a lot of it. Get that brown back over, add into that depth there. A little more brown. And I'm just happy with how much pink I added, but that's okay. Maybe it's him not happy with the amount of pink I've added. Get some more brown under his eyes. He grew up around the cypress trees in the south. I think that's why I fell in love with a lot of, because I just hear the coyotes and I always see the vultures, the red-tailed hawks, and one of the creatures that's always like, I don't know if you've ever heard of what an alligator gar, but those things are fucking dinosaurs. No, that's not it at all. It's not obligation. It's actually like more of a personal challenge, you know? And that way, I get out of my comfort zone, and it also gives me an opportunity to gift gratitude. Because I'm brand new to this. The least I can do is say thank you. You're choosing to spend your energy hanging out. That's cool as fuck. Was that like the lollipop that was it the Tootsie Pops or something? That's the second one. He'd be voted off the island. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Or more like Scarlett Johansson on the island. When they think they're going someplace happy, when really they're just... Wait, am I giving you a spoiler alert for a 20-year-old movie? Potentially. Okay, so I like that. She's like, spoil me, feed me grapes. Scarlett Johansson, I think, is like one of her earlier movies, and Ewan McGregor, I believe. But there's all these people that are cloned from rich people, and so there's a lottery that always happens, and all the people that live there are in like Alpha, Beta, Charlie, different generations in which they've been created from the genetics of other actual living humans. And so they all think that they're living beings, and they have to go to the island, and they're always like, yeah, we're going to the island, we're going to the island, it's gonna be a party, it's the best. And then they get to the island, and it's just like they're getting their organs harvested, and the rich people just need like the rich people are sick, so like, well, gotta call in my clone now, time to get my kidneys. I got my kidneys. Yeah, there's the movie. So now you don't have to watch it. And also, don't go to the island. Just, for real. For real though. Yeah. I could have just started the story with that, you know, and be like, it's just rich people things. I wouldn't understand. It's just rich people things. I'm on here sharing art. Y'all think artists are rich? That's literally the one thing that doesn't go hand in hand in reality. But we're happy. I grow fucking organs. Hey, me too. Just please don't harvest them. That'd be nice. I really need them for normal human functioning things. I'm certain that I'm just like anti-bird eye. I'm pretty sure every time I go to make his eye a little better, I make it a little worse. It's fine. This is what he asked for. You wanted to be creative, little bird. Here you are. Should have been an organ. How many are you trying to get in one day? Look, I fucked his eye up so hard. The fuck. Started talking about the black market and here we are. The underground market. I feel like the other way to say that feels very wrong. This fucking guy behind me. That's what he's dreaming about. He is the harvester. He loves fall. He's like, this is a bountiful harvest. Thank you. All right, let's go back. Let's go back in time. Give this bird a little bit of a happier expression again. Some happy little trees. Did you ever watch The Office? The episode where Andy is like trying to get his he's doing his acting career. I should say The American Office, because Ricky Gervais did a whole other badassery on the first one. Alright, little bird, I'll be nicer to you. Don't let me fuck up your eyes again. He's working on this instruction video for an employer, and he's trying to take very much pride in his role. And they have him like doing those water tests because he got something in his eyes, so they're forcing him to like open up his eye, and he's screaming as it's getting in. That's what I feel like my bird is right now. My bird is screaming because I can't figure out his fucking eyes. Life is pain. Being a bird is pain. I appreciate you allowing me to be animated. I could tell stories all day. Comedy is always a harder one. Like stand-up comedy, I don't know why I never want to watch that. It just doesn't appeal. But show me an actual TV show, like Parks and Rec or something, I'm good with that. What does that say about my brain? A little more depth. That I appreciate. It's not often on a daily basis you hear that one on an any day basis. We're all dysfunctional humans together. As it should be, right? Be dysfunctional as the world allows, without getting taken behind bars. Don't get that weird. Outside of there, you know, you guys just let your weird flag flow. Alright, little bird, how are we feeling with your eyeball now? Okay. Feeling a little better with that eyeball. Still feel like maybe it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. It's an abomination. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. We just jumped from two subjects. I don't even know anymore. This bird is taking over my brain. I told you it feels like it's 10 p.m. for me. But really, it's, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. See, it's basically 10 p.m. The coffee is not doing anything except making me more average. More average! Average! Say it. Speak it. I will call you weird. Because you're in the right company. Okay. Right? Like his little darker soul. He's a little goth bird right now. He's like, look, I don't want to talk about it. My parents made me go on this vacation and I didn't want to. Despite all his rage, he's still just a bird in a cage. I like it. I like the vibe that he's giving you. I'm gonna have to leave it. At least for a little bit. That way he can figure himself out. For all I know, he doesn't want to have any sort of outer reflection. He's in a mood right now. I mean, does that say anything about who we are as people? What a story. Clint Eastwood has seen some shit, okay? Clint Eastwood is not a bird to be truffled with. Clint Eastwood will find all of your ladies. All ladybirds are his now. Grandma knew. She knew what she was coming to the party for. I'm doing everything in my power to not add that little reflection in his eye. My brain wants to do it so bad. Do it. Do it now. Bring him joy. All right. Are you ready for him to have joy? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what kind of joy he's gifting us. Okay, it's a little better. It's a little better than what we had before. Look at all the things that you've been here with him for, right? You've seen him grumpy. You've seen him sad. Now you've seen him happier. I feel like it's something to be celebrated, right? A little bird happiness never hurt anybody. Add some more depth to this little friendo. I really like, I love dark humor and cute birds. Ready for another day of humming. Add in some more shading for him. Still feel like the green I have is not bright enough, but well, this is where we're at in life. Might come in your emo phase. I respect it. Little bird's in his emo phase. Alright, one more green. I thought I had a darker green. I'm almost positive I had a darker green. And now I'm just in a sea of paint markers. So this is heaven. That's where I'm at. This little guy has not been used yet. It's not the one I wanted. Oh wow! Hello, Miss Josie Bean. Do you need to go outside? Is that what's happening? Okay. All right. I'm going to take a pause, and I will be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Please give yourself a high five, and not to the face. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with my little birdie as he came to life. I will come back with something different on the next one. Just you watch. Be back in 2 shakes.